piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Irish. He just sprints into the end zone. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Mids offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, into the throw for the first down. The defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He takes it at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front seven has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that second level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back or it could be a long day.
He gets loose. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking for some space. It's Chapman. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. It's a fake. The up man has it. Who's in the clear? Makes the defender miss.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a start for this offense. Already working with the lead. Now a deflection lands in your hands. Boy, it's good to be lucky.
Offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to you.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into the...
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And they'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here to be able to get a... down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Ball handed to the running back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. On first down, it's play action. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They bring the punter onto the field now. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A deep shot to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It's a fake, trying to run for the 1st down. And he got him, but the gamble works. Forget 3 points. They're thinking touchdown now.
Somewhere Les Miles and the LSU Tiger fans are smiling after this fake. Tossing it to the kicker, boy, that takes lots of practice. And I'm sure they've been working on this one for a long time. Now, they finally got to unveil it.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Bringing pressure. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He hands it to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got the first and still going. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more.
Breaks into the clear. They can't stop him. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Has a pass to the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
All All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be? And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Look out, room to run here.
Returner is tackled out at the 43. And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43.
42 spike.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Here he goes. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The punt team making their way on the field. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Last time was a quick 3 and out. And they get a drive going this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grinding away with their running game. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Bryant. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this deep
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well. The way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking for a gap. It's low.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets started with the next drive. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's in the clear. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Well, how about this, Chris? The element of surprise pays off. It's the execution combined with the sheer determination that made that fake punt work. First down.
Trying to find some room. It's Love. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.